Hello, welcome back to my channel Lomzy Sews. It's your girl Lomzy. I'm back again with another tutorial on how I made this draped asymmetric top. It's very simple and it's beginner friendly, so make sure to watch till the end. Let's go. I'll start by taking down the vertical measurement. First, I'm going to take the armhole line, which is 8 inches, the waistline, which is 17 inches, and then I'm going to square these lines out. Next, I'm going to also take waist to the hip line, which is 8.5 inches. I'll mark it there and square it out. So this is the armhole, the waistline, and the hip line. Next, I'm going to mark the shoulder width divided by 2, which is 15 inches. I'm going to connect it like this. And then on the neckline, I'm going to mark 2.5 inches and then shoulder slope of 1.25. Then I'll go ahead and connect the two lines like this. Then for the bust circumference, I'm going to do the bust divided by 4 and mark it, and also for the waist, I'm going to do waist divided by 4. Also on the hip line, I will also do the hips divided by 4 and mark that. So the hips is 40 inches, the waist is 29 inches, and then the bust is 36. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect this like this. For the armhole line, I'm going to divide whatever I have on the armhole line into 2 and then come in 1/2 inch like this. So I'm going to connect this one. This is going to be for the back. And then the 1/2 inch I came in is going to be for the front. So I'll connect it like this. Again, this is the back and this is the front. Now we are going to work on the neckline, the real neckline. I'm going to take 4 inches for the neckline, and then here I'm going to go down 1/2 inch for contouring the neckline. Then I'll connect it like this. This contouring is very important. And then I'm going to come down for the neck, the back neck depth with 3 inches and connect it like this. We're going to work on the front later, so I'm going to add 1/2 inch sewing allowance all around. But before then, I'm going to take the measurement of the armhole, which is 7.5. We're going to use it to cut out the sleeve. So I'll add 1/2 inch sewing allowance all around. For the hemline, I didn't add any sewing allowance or any hemming allowance. I just used the length of the hip line direct. So whatever I'm using for my hemming allowance is already inclusive. First of all, I'm going to cut out the back, and then I'm going to use this back to cut out the front. So I'll trace out the back on another pattern paper, and then we'll start working on the front. Before I start making the sleeve, we're going to contour the back for zipper bulge. So watch what I'm going to do. So this is the back that I've traced out. On the waistline, I'm going to go in 1 inch, and then on the neckline I came in 1/2 inch. You see my ruler, then I'll connect it like this. Then I'll also connect it to the hip line. So now I'm going to add 1/2 inch sewing allowance for zipper allowance. So here for the sleeve, I came down the sleeve cap, and then I'm going to use the 7.5 inches we got from the armhole. Then on the hand, on the wrist, I'm going to do wrist divided by 2. Whatever I get, I will mark it there and then connect it. Then I'll do a diagonal line like this. If you have been watching my video, you know how I make my sleeve, and that is what I am doing here. It's very simple. Just go ahead and cut this out. So next we are going over to the front. So this is the center front. Guys, pay attention here. This is the center front. So from the armhole, I'm going to go up 2 inches. 2 inches from the armhole. And then from here, I'm going to connect to this place 3 inches from the armhole curve, and then I connect it to the neckline. Here I came out 3 inches. If you're on the plus size, you can do it 4 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect the neckline like this. It's very simple. For the asymmetric neck effect, I'm going to connect from the neck to this place. So just go ahead and connect these 2 lines together. And this is it. So I'm going to cut out all of this. I'll cut out the sleeve and then the neckline. So this is going to be like this. Don't add sewing allowance to this cutout. So I'm going to just label it so that I know the one that is inside and the one that is going to the armhole. Make sure you leave it like this so that when you insert it in, it will be the contouring for that place. I hope you understand. Anyway, going down to the asymmetric effect on the front. So here is the hip line. I'm going to come up 5 inches and then go out 3 inches. Then I'll connect this line. I'm connecting it to the hip line. So let me bring it close so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So from here, I'm going to connect this to make like a princess line. You can see what I did. So from that 5 inches, I'm just going in like ½ inch, just ½ inch. Then this is for the other side. All these ones are going off. So from here, I'm going to go down again 7 inches for the other side of the asymmetric effect. So here, what I have here is 7 inches. Remember, the hemming allowance is already inclusive. So that line I came down, I'm going to connect it to the hip line. So that is just it. If you have watched this video till this time, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. So this is the facing for the front. Now this is the sleeve. I'm going to put it inside here and sandwich it with the facing and sew it. It's very simple. After sewing it, this is how it's looking. Then the back, I have already done the facing off camera, so I'm just going to sew the shoulders. You can see there's no lining to this. So this is how this place is going to look like. You just go ahead and hem this with your hemming gum. So for the sleeve, I did that off camera and it's very simple to do. So this is how everything is going to look like. Make sure to weave it and add your zipper at the back. So let me wear it so that you see how it looks on me. If you have watched this video till this time, make sure to subscribe and turn on all notification bell icon. And if this is your first time, I welcome you and let me know where you're watching me from. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.